The cost of gas has gone up. The cost of food is going up along with the gas. And so our friend Jenny Stanger came. She's got a brand new book. It's called Fantastic Freezer Recipes. It's a wonderful cookbook where you can save $200 to $300 a month. That is amazing by pre-doing everything, and then you can just pull it out and it's ready to go.
Yep, and it's not a one day you cook all day and have 30 meals. It's every 2 weeks, you do 2 hours. And it stocks up quickly, so it's
2 weeks, 2 hours. You can definitely do that.
thing.
And it's freezerdinner.com is your website where you can get all the information in the books. So, and hang on later during this because you can win a book, which is so exciting. So we're making the first thing that I ever made for Bob when we were dating 20-some years ago, chicken cordon bleu. And I'm so excited for your recipe. And you are now my dear, dear friend because you brought me gloves so I don't have to touch the meat. You've been watching. Okay.
Now I've marinated this meat, and you can get your chicken butterflied at the butcher, so you don't have to do that. So they do it for you for free at any grocery store. This is a marinade. I always marinate meats, and they always add more flavor and make your meat more tender in the freezer.
Okay.
So we've marinated the meat. I've pounded it, so let's go ahead and pull out our chicken breast.
Okay, so you pound it with this just to make it really, really flat.
Yep, so we pull out. Now the nice thing about making them in your own home is you can portion them to what size you want if you have little kids or...
Should I just put it on here?
Yep, right on that pink one.
Okay.
And this is an expensive thing to buy at Costco, you know, and so it really cuts the cost in half to do it in your own home.
Well, and you can also cut the calories by doing it yourself.
Yep, calories. And you can make them your own. You can put in pepper jack cheese or spinach and nuts, whatever you want.
So just ask your butcher to
butterfly.
Very good.
Now we're going to take a piece of Swiss cheese and a ham and just put it right on top of the chicken.
Okay.
And I do this, you know, I like to make 10 or 12 at a time, so they last 3 to 6 months in your freezer. And a piece of ham on top.
The nice thing about this too is it's not anything too spicy. Kids love chicken cordon bleu.
They do. Now we're going to just roll it up. You don't have to worry about the sides being sealed because look, I don't know if you can see, the cheese kind of oozes out on the side and gets crispy.
Which makes
and
it so good.
Delicious.
So you just roll it up pretty tight.
Yeah, just roll it up tight, and then you take a toothpick and just seal it.
Okay.
Right here, sorry.
Yay. This sounds so good. So how many of these do you make at a time?
So yeah, I do about 10 to 12 at a time, if not more, so we can eat some that night as well as have some for later. And then after they're all done, you actually freeze them raw, and then you...
Oh, you don't pre-cook them?
You don't. You just put them right in the freezer raw, and then you cook them frozen. So there's not a lot of time with having to defrost things. And
we're ready to go with these.
Quick. So now let's take them over here. We're going to dip them in the butter, and then roll them in the breadcrumbs, and they are done. So quick.
Okay. So I've been peeking in your freezer recipes cookbook, Fantastic Freezer Recipes, and you have everything in there like you would get at restaurants, some of the local restaurants. You've got cookies, you've got lots of baked goods, and you also have some salads in there that you can make out of the freezer.
You can. My first thing I recommend is
to pop it on here?
Yeah, just stick it right here on the paper towel.
Okay.
I recommend doing bulk recipes like ground meat. Cook it up. Get your rice going. You can bag up everything in the freezer. Could you do the breadcrumbs?
Yes,
do the butter?
I can.
And that way your freezer is ready to go at any time. You can make a meal.
Right.
And so yeah, I do a lot of vegetables. You can freeze fruit. You know, will go soggy. But you can use it for cobblers, for juices, for jellies.
Well, the nice thing, too, is a lot of these are really healthy, but a lot of them are very family-friendly. Nisha was just saying about the spaghetti bake, so that's really good. What else can we find on freezerdinner.com? I love that.
Yeah, freezerdinner.com is where you can buy this book. You can find, our favorite is freezer pizzas.
Really?
We do a lot of hearty breakfast meals.
Okay.
We do ice cream cakes are my favorite, and they're so much easier to make than regular cakes.
Right.
And so much more fun. I'm all about presentation, so you can make them just look beautiful. What else we've got? There's so many things in this book. There's over 100 recipes, so again, go ahead to go to freezerdinner.com and you can look exactly what's in it.
Okay, now we just take and we put it in the oven.
Yeah, no, we actually put this in the freezer and you're done.
Just in
quick.
That's it?
So you go freeze this for 1 hour, and then they're solid. And then I take a Ziploc bag and a plate, and I just stack them right on here. They're frozen.
Do you put them on the paper towel in there?
I don't.
You don't,
you can do, yeah, they're frozen. You can even just drop them right in the bag, even. But I like to stick them.
Is it important to get all the air out before you put it in the freezer?
It is. You will get freezer burns, so try and squeeze out as much as you can. I've never had freezer burn. We use our meals in 3 months, and so I've never had the problem.
These will last 3 to what?
3 to 6 months.
6 months. And then my other question is, how do you defrost things? Do you put it in the refrigerator? Do you lay it out on the counter and head out?
Yeah, I live a very busy life, so I don't have time to defrost in the fridge for 24 hours.
Okay.
I use my microwave a lot to defrost, and then I often stick frozen food in the oven, and you just increase the cooking time. It's all in the book with each recipe.
That's great.
But it's very simple.
Speaking of the book, Fantastic Freezer Recipes by Jenny Stanger, and you grew up in Orem. You're teaching at Thanksgiving Point, and you also teach at Ace Hardware some. We are giving away 5 of these books. Jenny was so nice to bring these books. Let me tell you, they have wonderful recipes in, and 2 gift baskets from Thanksgiving Point, which include
a gift certificate to my class.
Okay.
And truffles and chocolates and goodies and cake and pastry mixing.
Just wonderful. It's on our contest line right now. It's 975-4443. Press number 3 for contest for those gift basket giveaways, or we are giving away, once again, 5 of these books. Fabulous. Let me show you this. The girls are just going to die when they get to taste this. You've made this. It's just wonderful. They're over there going, bring it over here. Okay. Just wonderful. Thank you so much, Jenny.
Thank you, Marty.
Head off and look at her book. And once again, freezerdinners.com. You're going to need that. Okay. Coming up, more good things to come. Stay with us.